Hello plastic model builders, and welcome back to the B-1B Lancer build. Previously you see we assembled some stuff, some wings, some back stuff, you know, good stuff. So here's what we're doing now. We are putting on these little door hinges onto the bay doors. See how they go there? Make them look good. There are like four of these things, so you know you got to do 4 of them. I'm sorry, 6. So do this 6 times. There they are, all 6 of them. Bay doors, they go on here. I got a wing edge from a previous video. We're sanding that down because we let it dry. Make it look pretty, of course. You know how we do that. Then comes the rest of the wings. You know, we have that little gap there. We got to fill that gap in. So I got my gap filler. I'm horrible at filling in gaps, but you know, I'll learn eventually. Got my tape on there so it doesn't go all over the place as recommended by everybody else. Sand that down. Make that look pretty as well. So here we go, just going along the edge. You see, you kind of lose a little bit of detail there, but it's alright. Just put your hobby knife in between there and it will clean that right up. So I don't know why I did this, but I did. Just removing the main fuselage from the rest of the sprues. Take that off. I used my X-Acto knife at first, and I decided to use the big scoring knife and just pop it out just like that. Easy. Makes it better. Or you can use a saw, but I'm violent with everything, so... There you go, almost done with these. You just keep going around the edges of them. A lot of basic sprue attachments all over the place. And here, little test fit, looks nice. Glue on the missile fins, a lot of these. So I think 12 of them. Put my low glue on. By the way, you notice I use that liquid glue now, or at least I try to. So put that on. I'm going to leave a little bit of a lip here, so we're going to have to get that all taken care of. You see all those missiles there. Now we are going to remove every single part that is going to get painted white, and we are going to paint those parts white. But before we do that, you know, we will also clean some stuff up. So these are for the wheels right here. These are the back wheels, that way they can move. Yes, that's right, the back wheels move, assuming you do them right. Here are all the wheel hubs. It's a lot of them. I'm not going to show you me putting them together though, and I'm going to show you painting a few of them. This is for the ladder that moves up and down as well. You know, just some fun little things for the model. This is the front of the intakes. You can buy aftermarket things that look a little bit better than mine. I did not do that because I do my models straight as they come, so you can see them if you don't feel like going that extra mile. Gear door, there's the ladder, at least the back of it. Get that off of the sprue. These go inside of the wings if you do not want your wings to fold back. It's kind of like a, you know, like I said, they have aftermarket things that would look a little bit better, but these are what came with the plane. Got all of our landing gear doors right here. I tell you what, this plane, actually some of these don't go on the plane and some do. It all depends on how you want the doors. You saw me cutting out all of them, but some of those are really just for the if you want your gear up or down. So there's the rear doors right there. This is a little that fin on the front of the plane, canards. Got some nozzles right here. And of course, one of the halves for the intakes. So cut out this little thing in the middle here and pop it down just like that. Remember I said we were going to sand these? So sand them. I used a little bit of super glue in them to kind of smooth them out and sanded that out. They looked really good when they were done. Wasn't too concerned about the shine because, you know, these will go in certain areas. So I have my different type of sanding pads there. You know how that goes, right? There we go. Almost time for the fun stuff. Here's what I was talking about, where I put the glue on and sanded that down, made it look pretty. Time to paint white. I did everything in gloss white. If you want, spray down everything in regular white, then put a gloss coat over it. So this is the I got the landing gear on here, although they're not glued in. It's just kind of, you know, to keep the space free of paint, because we know how paint loves bonding to glue. It's our favorite thing, right? No, I don't think so. So here we go, just painting the inside of this. You can detail yours a little bit better if you want, you know, weather it. I really couldn't find many weathered pictures of these looking too bad. This is the front nose gear. You see that right there? Be careful, the little tab sticking out. You know, that's where everything kind of merges together right there. So of course you want everything to look pretty, right? Yes, make it look pretty. Model, make it madness. This is inside of one of the beige. front and back, basically side to side. There's 3 of these. Each one is a little bit different. So you see how different they are. Painting the inside, you can tell by the, I guess you could say the electrical wires, hydraulics, whatever those are. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the B-1B. Perhaps I'm sure we have some people that are, but you know, it is what it is. So just painting these all white. These are all inside of the bays. I want to get the bay ends. I had to do it this way because it just seemed like it was easier. Then I'll go back, scrape some stuff, and glue everything together. And the reason we did this is because you see those little circles? It's because you have to put inside the rotaries for the missiles and the missiles on those. And it's very hard to do if it's inside of the plane already. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Really, I don't, but it's okay, right? So here we go. You saw me doing those. Here are the intakes finally put together. Spraying the insides of those. They make seamless ones that you can buy, I'm sure, aftermarket, or you can modify yours. It was hard to get in there, but I'm not too picky. Most people aren't, and if you are, it's okay. It's your right to be picky, right? So just getting the inside of both of these. There are only 2 of these, thank goodness, for Chef Boyar. Not going to say it. D. So there we go. This is one of those rotaries that I was talking about for the missiles. Get all the way around it. Remember, you're not really going to see everything in it, so you just need to scrape a little bit of the paint away to get all the missiles to stick to it. I'll show you that in a later video. Here are the bay doors. They all go gloss white. This is a lot of gloss white. I do believe somebody mentioned in a comment, hey, I bet you're going to have an entire video just on painting white. Surprise, surprise, surprise. This is it. So this is the last door I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you all of them. Here's a missile. You saw how many missiles were made. I'm not going to show you all of those either. Just paint this missile white, just like I'm doing here. Top, bottom, up, down, left, right. Top, bottom, up, down, left, and right. Alright, so now we have our wheel hubs. Lots of these. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the back, and of course 2 up front. These are all of those up front. You see that little extender right there? That's so it can go through completely on the wheels and spin. So if you want to lube them up and make them spin really well, that's your choice. This one's smaller. Why? It's the rear. So you know how that goes. Here we go. Get all of it. Making these look pretty too. And that's just the other side of them. Like I said, different ones. Here we have part of the ladder. It moves up and down. What do we have here? Of course, it is the radon. It'll attach to the radar, which goes inside of the plane. Painted that all white. Some landing gear doors, front and back, side to side. More landing gear doors. These are for the back of the plane. That's why they're so darn big. Just kind of flat. Get all around them. Make them look good. That's what I did. Here's the other one. Yes, I am showing you all these. Why? Because I can, and it's fun. And here is the other rotary, whatever you want to call it. Getting both of those just for you because I love you people so much. Alright, landing gear. This is the front landing gear right here. That's also going to freely spin. Get all the way around that, and you might want to turn it upside down to get the other sides. These are more bay doors right here for the landing gear. A lot of landing gear doors, a lot of landing gear. Front landing gear door right there, of course. This goes on the side. Remember I said there were 2 types of those. We don't have to do all of them because that's in case you want to have your doors open or closed. There we go. All done with those. I love it, right? Some more doors. Did I say there were lots of doors? Because there are. So this is for the rear landing gear. It goes on each one of those. This is one of the things that we couldn't pop in right away when you saw me doing everything. It will go in later, I promise. But for now, we're just going to paint them white. So here we go. Those are all done. And these things that we cut out earlier that I mentioned, they're going white as well. Using a little toothpick there. You want to make sure you can freely spin your wheels. So we have this. That's for the ladder right there. And you know what? We're coming to the end of this video. Surprise, surprise. I thank you for watching me paint lots and lots of parts. After we get these white, we're going to do some flat light gray on some things. And here we go with the flat light gray. right now. So paint this right here. We are going to get the insides of this right here. This is our cockpit. Sorry for the sketchiness. I know it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, paint the insides of the cockpits and our seats. I thank you for watching my videos today, especially this for the B-1B Bomber. Check out the rest of the series if you haven't. Here's a ladder. Subscribe, that way you get our latest video when it comes out, usually on Saturday at 10:30 in the mornings. Subscribe, comment, and like, because you love to give us likes and we'd like to get likes. So here's what's up next. Painting the insides of these. I'm going to finish our seats, even though I told you we would do that to this video. Didn't get to it, and everything else. Until next time, see ya!